Week 3 of 75 Hard. I did a personal best, I hit new weights in the gym, I lost weight, and I also sat at a restaurant watching 4 people eat pasta and pizza and then went home to eat my chicken. So a mixed bag. If you're new here, I'm doing 75 Hard. That means 2 workouts a day, 1 outside, following a diet, reading 10 pages in a book, and drinking approximately 4 liters of water. Every day for 75 days in a row without any break. Or any sympathy from anyone, apparently. This is week 3. Day 15 through 21. Monday started the way every Monday of this challenge starts, with my alarm going off and my entire body filing a formal complaint. Like, my legs didn't feel sore, more like absent, like they clocked out over the weekend and then just forgot to come back. But we still did the workouts, we read our pages, and we drank the water. So overall, the day was completed, but only barely. Okay, so Tuesday is when things actually got interesting for this week. I was out for my run, and about in the middle, my left knee went bang. And it was the kind of pain where it's not something you can just ignore. It's more the one where you just stand there, look at your leg, and wonder why the hell it just betrayed you. Now, the reasonable thing in this situation would have been to take a rest day and walk slowly home, but this is 75 Hard, so we can't do that. Instead, that meant slowing the pace down to an embarrassingly slow pace and just limping home, all the way completing the 45 minutes. And then, once I got home, Google knee pain running for about 45 minutes trying to decide if this is something that will pass in a few days or something that requires immediate surgery. All in all, the knee held up. I still have a little bit of pain, but we move forward. Wednesday was the lowest day of this week, and I can say that having run on a bad knee in horrible weather. So me and some colleagues went out for dinner, and now I want you to picture this image. A round table, 4 people, each with menus. Someone orders a pizza, someone orders a burger, someone orders pasta, and I'm just sitting there doing the mental gymnastics of trying to figure out if there's something on this menu I can eat that still would fit in my diet. Spoiler alert, no. So I ended up ordering a normal sparkling water and just sitting there watching everyone else, and I probably said, "Oh, that looks amazing," about 40 times. After which I went home and ate my chicken. And I mean, the chicken was fine. The chicken is always fine. I'm genuinely starting to hate chicken. Still on track though. On Thursday it rained. And so did Friday, and at one point I actually started wondering maybe it's just raining on me. But there's something about dragging yourself outside in the cold, wet, dark weather. Because once you actually exit the door and you're already wet and cold, you stop really caring. And from that point forward, it's actually a quite nice experience. So the real hurdle for those days is just the 10 steps between you and your door. Once you're out, you're already out there. I did both workouts on both days. Cold, wet, mildly unhinged, but still on track. But then on Saturday, I went for a new run, and this run landed at 8 kilometers for 45 minutes. 45 minutes. For context, 3 weeks ago, running 8 kilometers would have taken me a bit more than an hour, probably required about 3 rest days and maybe even a therapy session. 45 minutes, new personal best, by a lot. And that wasn't it. Back in the gym, I was hitting weights I hadn't really touched before. The numbers are going up, my body's adapting, and I can actually see the progress in real time. Oh, and I also lost 0.8 kilos this week, which brings the total to... You're gonna have to stick around to see that number. So then, Sunday, end of week 3. 21 days doing every task, every single days, without skipping, including the dinner from hell, the haunted knee, and what felt like 6 days of just pure rain. Here's what I'd say about week 3. It wasn't pretty. Most of the time I felt like I was running on fumes. Work was hectic, life was stressful. There were multiple days where I felt like I was moving at about 40% capacity, but we still did it. And honestly, those might be the days that I'm the most proud of. Not the personal best, not the weight loss or the new weights in the gym. The Tuesday where everything hurt and I showed up anyways. Or the Wednesday where I sat at a dinner and just cried inside. That's the stuff. So 21 days down, 54 to go. Let's keep going. If you want to see how week 4 goes, and trust me, there's gonna be a whole lot of chaos there too, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe or even like the video. Drop a comment below if you're doing 75 Hard or have any other challenges you faced recently. Let's suffer through this together. I will see you next week.